Virginia Beach is known for its long sandy shores, bustling boardwalks, and vibrant coastal life. Families visit year after year to enjoy the sunshine, the ocean breeze, and the open beaches. But beneath the beauty, a quiet and serious threat is building. As the seas rise and the land slowly sinks, Virginia Beach is fighting a battle it may not be able to win without massive change. This isn't a distant problem for future generations. Scientists say major parts of Virginia Beach could face regular flooding and even permanent loss, much sooner than most people realize. Today, let's uncover how fast the danger is growing and what the future could really look like for this famous coastal city. Why Virginia Beach is so vulnerable? Virginia Beach is trapped by two forces working against it: rising seas and sinking land. The entire region is part of what's called the Atlantic Coastal Plain, a naturally low-lying and soft landscape. Even worse, the land here is slowly sinking due to a natural process called land subsidence, which is partly caused by ancient geological shifts and partly by human activities like groundwater pumping. This means that as global seas rise, Virginia Beach is sinking at the same time. A dangerous double blow that makes flooding happen faster and harder. According to scientists, Virginia Beach's land is sinking by about 1 to 3 millimeters per year. That might sound small, but combined with sea level rise, it adds up fast. How fast is sea level rising around Virginia Beach? The waters along Virginia's coastline are rising faster than the global average. Data from National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration shows that sea level in the area has risen about 14 inches since 1950. More importantly, the speed is increasing. By 2050, Virginia Beach could see an additional 1.5 feet of sea level rise if current trends continue. And by 2100, some models predict 3 to 6 feet of rise, depending on how much global warming is controlled. This is enough to flood major roads, neighborhoods, and key infrastructure even during regular high tides, not just during storms. Without strong action, much of Virginia Beach's coastline could become regularly flooded within the next 50 years. Which areas of Virginia Beach are most at risk? Not all parts of Virginia Beach are equally exposed. The areas closest to the water, like Sandbridge, parts of the oceanfront, and areas around the Lynnhaven River, are the most vulnerable. Neighborhoods built near marshes, tidal creeks, and low-lying back bays are especially at risk because they flood from both the ocean and from heavy rains pushing inland. Some neighborhoods already experience flooding during heavy rainstorms without hurricanes. In fact, nuisance flooding, minor floods during high tides, has more than doubled in the last 20 years. Scientists predict that if sea levels continue rising at current rates, parts of these neighborhoods could flood 30 to 40 times per year by 2050, making daily life extremely difficult. Will hurricanes make it worse? Absolutely. Virginia Beach is vulnerable to hurricanes and tropical storms, and rising seas make storm surges far more dangerous. When a hurricane pushes water inland, even a small sea level rise can cause floodwaters to spread much farther. For example, during Hurricane Isabel in 2003, the city saw serious flooding. If a similar storm hit after 2 more feet of sea level rise, the flooding could be far more devastating, affecting many more homes, businesses, and evacuation routes. Future storms, combined with higher base sea levels, could turn temporary flooding into permanent damage. Virginia Beach isn't just fighting the rising ocean, it's also fighting the sinking land beneath its feet. And every year that passes without strong solutions, the ocean creeps a little closer, and the ground drops a little lower. This double threat makes Virginia Beach one of America's frontline cities in the battle against sea level rise. What is Virginia Beach doing to prepare? City leaders aren't ignoring the threat. Virginia Beach has launched a comprehensive sea level rise and recurrent flooding plan, aiming to strengthen flood defenses, upgrade infrastructure, and protect vulnerable areas. Some of the key steps include building stronger sea walls and levees, improving stormwater management systems to handle heavy rains and tides, restoring wetlands and marshes to absorb floodwaters naturally, creating zoning rules to prevent building in the highest risk areas. In 2018, voters even approved a large bond program to fund flood protection projects. However, Experts warn that even these big efforts may not be enough if climate change continues unchecked. Will these efforts be enough? The honest answer is, they will help, but they can't stop all the water. Sea walls can block storm surges for a while, but over time, as seas continue to rise, the water can seep around or under these barriers. Improved drainage systems can buy time, but if rainfall grows heavier and tides rise higher, pumps and pipes will eventually be overwhelmed. In the long run, unless global greenhouse gas emissions are cut drastically and quickly, parts of Virginia Beach may become too costly or dangerous to protect. Retreating from some areas, moving homes, businesses, and even infrastructure away from the coast may become unavoidable. When could permanent flooding begin? Scientists estimate that by 2060 to 2080, large parts of Virginia Beach could face chronic flooding, meaning that flooding could occur several times per month even without storms. Low-lying neighborhoods, roadways, and important city facilities could be flooded regularly. By 2100, without major changes, the damage could be so bad that entire sections of the city might have to be abandoned or completely rebuilt on higher ground. For families buying homes today or investing in waterfront businesses, these timelines mean sea level rise will become a real daily problem within their lifetime, not a distant future problem. Virginia Beach is a symbol of coastal living, beautiful, vibrant, and full of life. But like many coastal places, it now faces one of the greatest challenges in its history. The ocean is rising, the ground is sinking, and time is running out. There's still hope. Strong city planning, smart investments, and urgent action on climate change can help protect parts of this amazing place. But the clock is ticking faster than many realize. The beaches, boardwalks, and memories that define Virginia Beach depend on decisions made now. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Because once the water wins, there's no going back. For more serious facts and updates about how rising seas are changing the places we love, subscribe now and stay informed while there's still time to make a difference.